Okay. You know, you often see the Sunset Strip. Sorry, Lois, just to get situated in the daytime, but or I should say in the nighttime. Let's try it in the daytime. There's a very famous liquor store, Gil Turner's. There's where Daddy Man does his banking. It's a pretty nice day out. Now, coming up on our left is an iconic building into 80s metal history. Right here. We'll pass by it. Looks like they're renovating. This used to be the world famous Gazzarri's. And every 80s band that you could imagine played here. Rat, Van Halen, Shark Island, Motley Crue. I mean, it was the real deal. So it's pretty iconic. Now, after Bill Gazzarri died, it became Billboard Live. And then it became the Key Club. And then One Oak. Now, we can get in the shade here because it's a little hot for Lois. Now, down there is the Rainbow. That used to be the Key Club, and right there is where Bruce Kulick got shot when there was a fight with the Cypress Hill guys and an audience member, or I shouldn't say audience member, but a restaurant patron. He shot at the Cypress Hill guys this way. Bruce was right there. And that's where I gave Bruce Kulick my $700 Versace shirt. And went back to Cedars-Sinai the next day, not to visit Bruce, but to get my Versace shirt back. Trust me on that one. I got it back, bitch. Now here we are at the Rainbow Bar and Grill. Yes, Bruce Kulick, if you look it up, was shot right outside the Key Club, just down from the Rainbow, and I was with him that night. Here's the Rainbow. This used to be the driveway, now it's outdoor dining. I was there the night they made that dedication to Lemmy right there. And right next door to it is the Roxy. Oh, if these walls could talk now. This is where the Rat video for Back for More ended, if you recall. Stephen Pearcy gets out of a limo right here, walks right into there on stage, and Milton Berle comes crashing through these doors in a motorcycle. And the rest is Rat story. Now, there's some other cool things about this. If you recognize the back end of the Rainbow driveway right here, this right there, where Rat jumped into the Rolls Royce with Stephen Pearcy, Robin Crosby, Warren DeMartini, Juan Crocier on bass, and they jumped right in. The You Think You're Tough video. You can, if you ever see that video again, you could recognize this building in the background. And in an even more famous video, Guns N' Roses was standing right here, and Arnold Schwarzenegger walked right through that door in the You Could Be Mine video. So, you know, Sunset is full of little nuggets like that. Now, there's nothing too juicy on the next couple blocks, but we'll still do it. I mean, many a video has been filmed on this boulevard. I mean, too many to name. But if you are a Rat aficionado like I am, you'll know that The You Think You're Tough video was filmed primarily on Sunset Boulevard. I would say from La Brea to here. And many, many other videos. There's the Hustler store right there. One of my first comedy shows in LA was, we'll wait a little bit till we get up, was at the Hustler store. Now, at one point in time, this building was going to be a miniature rock and roll Hall of Fame, which makes sense given the location. But since Hustler moved, it's been nothing. But if you see where all those white partitions are, that's where the comedy stage was. And I remember just as I'm about to start, the guy running the show, I'll never forget, the great Johnny Montana, tells me, "Hey Earl, it's a clean show." I'm like, "Dude, we're in a porn store." And there's a sign on stage that says 2 for 1 anal gangbangs. Get the fuck out of here. Here we go. We got a nice car store here. These are for the people who can't afford to buy these. They lease them. It's all a scam, Los Angeles. Trust me on that one. Hit the like button, man. I don't have to do this shit. I'm trying to give you guys a look into the life of Earl. Here's a restaurant that probably won't be in business much longer, the Blue Birdie. It used to be a Mexican restaurant called Just in Quesos. Get it? Just in Quesos. That failed. So why would you start another restaurant there? This used to be the Cat Club, owned by Slim Jim Phantom. It's where I met Ryan Roxy. Here we are. I mean, I don't think this place needs an introduction. The Whiskey A Go-Go. I've walked through those doors many a time, baby dolls. Many a time. Here's my yoga studio that just shut down on a week's notice. Heads will roll. This also used to be a hot dog stand that Adam Sandler was behind. I mean, it's not a good idea if the Sandman can't make it work. So, there we go. Artha Yoga Studio, no more in West Hollywood. Welcome to the business. What up, kids? What up, kids? Here's the new Hustler store. I never see anyone in there. It's a total fucking scam. Here's a very iconic tattoo store that is, I don't know if it's owned by the Vagos Motorcycle Club, but they run it. So late night, if you ever drive by Tattoo Mania, you will see a shit ton of motorcycles. And they like me. So I will say I do feel safer when I see the Vagos out there. This neighborhood's kind of rough, to be honest with you. A little hot out there, so we'll wait in the shade. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of movies that have been, there's also a very famous liquor store. It used to be called Another Turner's Liquor Store. And then there's the infamous Viper Room. And that right there is where River Phoenix died, but it's too hot to talk about that. Axl Rose used to work right there when it was Tower Video, not Tower Records, but Tower Video. Lois was walking out in the middle of Sunset. This dog's driving me nuts. So Axl Rose used to work right there. There's a nice part of Sunset. One of the last few bookstores. Book Soup, an actual bookstore. Hello, Jim Gaffigan. If I was Jim Gaffigan, do you think I'd be doing a stream to 18 people right now? Get the fuck out of here. This used to be Tower Records. You know how many records I bought in this store? Now it is a Supreme store, whatever that is. Right there on the roof. It's where David Lee Roth was on a surfboard trying to promote his new album. It's pretty hot right now. It probably doesn't look it right now. I'm gonna be bold and jaywalk. Fuck it. These cars are coming, but I don't give a fuck. Wouldn't that be great if I would have gotten hit by a car on the live stream? Might be the thing that pops my channel. Here's Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, where a lot of comics creep on girls. You can run, guys, but you can't hide from me, bitch. Peter Chicken Man Brennan in the house. Yo, 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 yo. Is that Dalia? Oh, I thought that was Dalia. What if he gave me an exclusive interview? That could be the thing that pops the channel. I've done comedy there. State Social House. I don't know where Tebow is. Now here, you can't really tell anymore because of the Netflix ad, but this is the nightclub. At least the exterior of the nightclub scene in Night of the Roxbury. It's hot in LA. It feels hotter than 83 on that. Trust me. This odd looking building here, well, we'll wait till we get a little. Here's a Tesla charging station. Lois, she loves the grass. She likes the shade, more importantly. What up, Doom? Doom, you gotta write some new jokes, bro. The Jenny Jingles line, you've been literally using it for 2 months. You're a lazier writer than I am. All right, here we go with this building used to be the go-to restaurant back in the day. Nikki Blair's. So me and my buddies used to go to Nikki Blair's for pregame. Then I'll show you, we would walk up here to a place called Le Dome, where all the high-end prostitutes would go and work the clients right there. So you can see, you go to Nikki Blair's there, and go right up to Le Dome, and then you drive up to the hills for a little pay-to-play, baby. It's very bright out. Sorry, I can't see the questions. I'm just saying super chats are a lot easier to read in the glare. Hello! Now we're coming upon Sunset Plaza. Now you're gonna see a famous building in a few minutes. You're gonna like it. All right, Lois got some water there, yeah. Lois is a little thirsty right now. Well, Peter Chicken Man Brennan, since you are a loyal fan of Earl, we'll be hitting the Comedy Store on the stream, and that's where the stream will end, baby doll. I will compound is down. All right, Lois, let's continue our walk. So a lot of these places are vacant. This is a very tough part of town to have a successful business because, crazy enough, there's not really a lot of walk traffic. So I think a lot of these restaurants are, look, and there's my friend's restaurant, Sushi, best sushi in LA. So if you're ever in Los Angeles, hit Sushi, ask for Glenn, he'll hook you up. Glenn is a good man. Sunset Plaza, baby doll. In the middle of Hollywood. Hey, look, there's Andy Warhol. Hey, there he is again. A lot of movies have been filmed on Sunset Plaza. Of course, behind these buildings is a parking lot where if you are a fan of the movie No Man's Land with Charlie Sheen and the great Bill Duke, that's where a car chase scene was, right down there. Of course, this used to be Hugo Boss. Oh, did I spend money in this building? Now here is what is known as the Scarface building. That's where they walked out of Tony Montana's wedding, right there. And there's another building. No, that's where the hair salon was. That's the building they used for the hair salon opening. And we'll see the wedding building as soon as here's a little TNA for you guys, whatever you're into, you fucking perverts. There's there's where they walked out of. That's the wedding building. So, a little Scarface history there. Come on, Lois. All right, Lois is getting hot. I can't blame her. This place has changed hands more times than a groupie backstage. Used to be Cafe Med. Then it was a Wahlburgers. I don't know what the hell it is now. It's a very high-end nail salon. Here's a hot shave place. Tell you, the best hot shave I got was in that facility. And here's the crazy thing, and this is gonna sound like I'm making a joke, but the girl who did it was trans, and how is she gonna know how to shave? And my God, it was the best hot shave ever. Here's the iconic Mel's Diner. If you don't know, Dice Clay was banned for life from not Mel's Diner, but Ben Frank's, which is what it used to be. Sorry, I'm not reading the questions. It's so bright, the glare's out of control. This used to be a very, very famous watch store, the great J. Lux. Predator was not filmed down here, but ironically, there are plenty of Predators. And Luna Shtick, what up? When I bought probably the nicest thing that's in my condo, a nice Breitling Mariner, Submariner watch. I think it was about a shade under $5,000. I was feeling lean and mean. And the guy was like, "Hey, Earl, don't be too cocky. It's a really nice watch you got, but Kevin Hart just bought $1 million worth of watches here yesterday." Well, look at here, Dan Deutsch Optical. They were very rude to me once in here because I came in here in shorts and a Kiss t-shirt. And you could tell the guy working there didn't think I had any fucking money. And look where that got him. An empty storefront. I always win. Can 4 more years of Trump save California? Not as long as Newsom's here. Let me tell you that right now. Now we're going to end the stream in a minute. We're coming upon the Comedy Store and a very famous apartment building. Hello. Yeah, she's got some big tits. Sorry, that's sexist. So does she. Boing. Hold on. So I tried to give you guys a little sneaky peek. It's too hot here outside. Walk around a little more. You can see sunset. Hell of a time to do construction right in the middle of the day. J-Lux. J-Lux is literally probably the most famous person in Los Angeles. He's the king of commercial real estate. Any building that's for lease, see? J-Lux. And when these buildings go out of business, J-Lux, oh, there's a J-Lux competitor. Let's have this guy eliminated. Oh, Ryan Gurman moving in on the J-Lux empire. America's Got Talent. You know, when the day comes when I ask Terry Crews and Sofia Vergara if I'm fucking good, that's when I quit. All right, now we're gonna have to, this is Donald Sterling's building. This is how rich this guy is. This building has been vacant for probably 15 years. Prime real estate. I'm talking prime, real deal real estate. All right, I'm gonna have to pick Lois up because, Lois, come here. This is a dangerous part of town. There's no, I know, baby, I know. Fuck it. I'm not really supposed to be doing this. There's no sidewalk here. We'll get to this building story as soon as I procure my safety. I don't want to be taken out by a rogue car. The building to my left. Let's get Lois into some shade here. This building right here is a, come on Lois, move out. Is a building where Ari Shaffir used to live, Steve Renazizi. Let's see if I can get a better, not really. But that's pretty, a lot of comics lived in that building because, you know, it's close to the Comedy Store, pretty close to the Improv. You could probably actually walk to the Laugh Factory. Look at, I mean, it's a tough business, man. I mean, here's 6 storefronts on Sunset and La Cienega, completely empty. Here's a dispensary. Now, you'd think a dispensary by the Comedy Store is a $1 billion idea. But even that place is empty. Yeah, I'm sure there is a hit squad out after me. Now, here's a little FYI for the Comedy Store patrons. A lot of people use this parking lot to park. It's 2-hour parking. A lot of break-ins in this lot. This guy don't give a fuck. So if you ever park in this lot and go to the Comedy Store, please be careful. Don't you love, it's just a random chair, New York Jets chair. It's probably looking as good as their season. Hello. All right. I think you know a building where all right, Lois she gotta do something. Lois, come on now, come on. Lois, hey, come on. Gotta walk through here, come on, buddy. Come on, thank you. All right, we're almost at the end of the tour. Here's, if you ever come to the Comedy Store, great sushi restaurant. Not as good as sushi, Katana. That chair's too dirty for Lois. Now, if you ever park in this structure for the Comedy Store, just know they, shut the garage at 2. I can't tell you how many people have enjoyed the Comedy Store late night and then found their car trapped till the next day. Here we go. Here we are. My home away from home. A lot of names on the wall. But you know what? There's also a lot of names not on the wall. And look at right here. My name right there. No, we can't go inside because they're probably doing something here, but I'll show you guys around. There's the steps to the original room. Here's the parking lot. And in a few hours, this place will be packed. And here we go. There's like filth and hey, look at what shows up there tonight. And then there's the backstairs to the belly room. There's where RoboCop used to live. There's where Paulie stays when he's in town. It's a pretty amazing building. There's Roddy Piper's name. I don't know. I looked again, AC/DC, and you know, we'll give Lois a little breather. Here is what used to be the House of Blues. Now it's this monstrosity. I mean, Roddy Piper was a great storyteller. Yes, if you want to know where the Steve Lebetkin jumped, right up there. Now, if you see, you can't really see from the video, but he was trying to jump from there to there. Carl Lewis couldn't do that fucking jump. So an out-of-shape comic like Steve, no offense to the dead, but let's be real, he didn't get to there. So, I mean, it's a very historic building, and a lot of great memories here for me. But, and still many more to make. It's just got a history, this building, that no other club in the country does. Where did the Dorothy cuddle the guy, the door guy? We don't like to talk about that chicken man, Brennan. The Comedy Cellar owner stole $450 worth of collectible toys. I sent Ray DeVito. No problem, Sonoras. No problem. Oh, yeah, a lot of sadness at the store. I mean, when you think about it, I mean, you think looking at all these names on the wall, like, oh my God, there's a lot of names on the wall. There's the great Tim Thomerson right there. But there's literally 100 times more names that aren't on the wall. This is still the club to be passed at, in my opinion. And, there's just not many clubs have the history here. Here is Lois is just chilling right now. Here is the list for last night. There's the front steps. It is a pretty cool club. Now, I was going to stop the tour, but, you guys have been good to me. Hit the like button. When I do these live streams, just to give you an idea of the jump from a different perspective, he was going to jump from there all the way to there. As good of a shape as I'm in, I may could get there. Here is the Argyle Hotel. A lot of movies are shot there due to the, I don't know if I would say iconic, but the architecture. It's kind of a weird looking building. Now, here's the Andaz Hotel. A lot of things have been filmed here. Vanderpump Rules, many things. Used to be the Hyatt, and you might be familiar with it when it was called the Riot Hyatt. That's where allegedly Led Zeppelin put a fish. Well, you know the story. Here is probably the best Western Plus you'll ever stay in. Unbelievable Best Western. You feel like you're not in a Best Western. I mean, it is. He hit basically in the middle of the hotel driveway. And if I was on the other side of the street, I'd give you a better perspective. That's a nice fucking car. Now, I don't understand a guy who drives a car like that, has no pussy with him. Hello! This is Saddle Ranch. They have the bull in there. This place is, the last couple of years, it's kind of moved into like a TikTok, SoundCloud rapper hang. But, now I used to go to, I forget the name of it, but at the Argyle, they used to have a nightclub in there. A lot of shenanigans in there, trust me on that one. Hello! Here's David Dobrik's Pizza. Now, I've heard the food here is horrible, but who knows? Didn't he have some allegations going on? I mean, I don't know if I would eat there. There we go. A guy who'll teach you how to be famous. Here's Carney's Burgers and Weenies. Great place. If you're on a budget, I think their burgers are like $4 or $5, and they're very good. I don't know if I would take a date there, but it's a good place. Now, this makes me sad. This is the old Standard Hotel that shut down during the pandemic. Has not reopened. A lot of fun times there. I got diarrhea eating the steak tartare. And really, the last time I remember getting along with Jeff Ross, we had dinner there. Not the same night I had the steak tartare. And then me, Jeff, and Brian Moses walked to this strip club. You'll see in a minute. And I don't know. I guess the point of that story is we were friends at one point. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess. Come on, Lois. Steak tartare, it is raw meat. But they put an egg on top of it to cover, I guess, that. But man, I had a lot of good times at the Standard. And kind of surprised that it is, someone hasn't renovated it. Great, like 60s vibe. But, you know, just the way it is, I suppose. Not too much exciting in this part of town. This used to be Caba Cantina. Looks like they're renovating it. Los Cabos. I mean, this place used to be, a thriving Hispanic restaurant. Now it's boarded up, completely done. It is a nice day out. A little hot to walk Lois this long, but she, I mean, look at this. This used to be a thriving building. Now it's completely empty. This blue building it's called the Naughty Pig. It's a very popular place with Comedy Store people to go after you either work the store or see a show there. And the Body Shop, mentioned in the Motley Crue song, Girls, Girls, Girls. It's where me, Jeff, and Moses were. I got a homeless person coming up. Hit the like button if you have not done so already. We're almost at the end of the tour, baby dolls. Show you a few more iconic landmarks, and then I must go about conducting my business. What up, Ross Incognito? Here's a great. This place used to be Carlos and Charlie's, and at midnight on Friday and Saturdays, well, from 10 to 12, it wasn't Carlos and Charlie's, it was Chippendales. And then at midnight, they let me and my buddy in because we knew the door guy. So you imagine being that upstairs probably held about 200 women. And me and my buddy Eric were the first ones in. Woo! I mean, now I know what it feels like to be a hot girl. These girls were so horned up by looking at these beautiful men for 2 hours that it was easy pickings. Now this Pink Taco, I think Jay Glazer has a gym up there. I don't know how a guy so fat owns a gym, but here's Pink Taco. This used to be the infamous Roxbury nightclub up there, hottest dance floor in town. I used to, that's the nightclub I used to wear gray sweatpants to so I could rub up on girls and come. It's a different era, guys. This is just a different era. Sorry about that. Big Black in the house. Sorry, I'm not reading a lot of questions. The glare is staggering right now for me. But yes, Carlos and Charlie's was like a restaurant, kind of a minimalistic nightclub. But for about a year or two run, when Chippendales was in there, here, of course, is the Chateau Marmont, where John Belushi died. I believe the girl who gave Belushi the hot dose took Robert De Niro in the room, and he was like, I got to get the fuck out of here. Hello, goodbye. Let me see, read some. Gina Babina in the house. Yeah, it's just a different era back then. It's kind of hard to explain it. Like, it doesn't hold up, that story. Yeah, I used to wear gray sweatpants in nightclubs so I could dry hump someone on the dance floor and blow a geyser. But it was acceptable back then. Do you know how many guys were wearing gray sweatpants at Roxbury? And you'd walk around and you see a wet spot in front, you'd be like, hey man, what's up? We're part of the club. All right, we'll stop the tour at the Laugh Factory, which, we might strike some gold here. Because Tuesday nights at the Laugh Factory is the open mic. And they make those poor fucking suckers hang out from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. for 3 minutes of a shitty open mic. I mean, it's unbelievable, this business. Now, the glare is really bad right now, so I do apologize. I can't see any questions. Shout out to Trapper9. I won't be able to see your response, but the Kings in free agency is a little underwhelming that they pick up Fogle, who had 20 goals in Edmonton, but he's probably not going to get 20 goals in LA. They don't have the talent that the Oilers do. But he will give a little more speed and grit than we had. We traded for Tanner Jeannot, which basically makes up for trading Carl Grundstrom. Tanner Jeannot is essentially a more aggressive Grundstrom. There's Coconut Teaser back in the day. This is where Guns N' Roses played many early shows. I used to do an open mic right there every Monday night. It was an iconic open mic in the LA scene. Now we're at the intersection of Sunset and Crescent Heights. But Coconut Teaser, many metal bands played here. Guns N' Roses, Faster Pussycat, LA Guns, an iconic. I can't really see much of it. Very busy intersection. A lot of accidents happen here. Because you got cars flying down here. You got cars turning there. And boom. Boom, boom. Hopefully we can get some action at the Laugh Factory, maybe interview a weirdo or two. See, this guy just runs the light. He don't give a fuck. This used to be a real happening outdoor mall, but not really anymore. Come on, Lois. Lois is getting a little tired, so after the Laugh Factory interviews, we'll... What's up, man? Hey, how are you? I think I just said hello to a Homeless woman taking a shit at the bus stop. I mean, that's LA, man. Axl was right. Speaking of Guns N' Roses, welcome to the fucking jungle. It's the great thing about LA. You come here to make it. Most don't. And they just wander around the street aimlessly. Oh, here's some water for Lois. Hey. No, you don't get treated better. All right, Lois. Let's see. Now here's Greenblatt's. Yeah, I mean, you know the economy's tough when Greenblatt's, established since 1926, they go out of business. Now here's the Laugh Factory. It's there's Brody Stevens right there. Rest in peace. It's a comedy club that I don't play. But no, maybe they're in the, oh yeah, there are people here. Holy fuck, now these are people. They're all stand-up comics. There's Ron Bush. I know this guy. Hey, how are you? Here's Ron Bush, world famous. This is a comedy club that I don't play.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? I never get any love here. They were at Kookaburra. They told me to come here.
Well, there's the bad guy from RoboCop.
Yeah.
How is the Kookaburra Lounge?
It's beautiful. It's a great stage. A lot of fun. Katie, the owner, is really fantastic. Beautiful building. Have you been there yet?
I'm rooting for it. I have doubts on if it will survive.
You know what? Here's the thing. The bar is open most of the day.
That's key.
Every time I pass by there, they've had at least a good 10, 15 people drinking.
Okay.
The shows have been good. You know, I was up there with Chris D'Elia. Chris D'Elia was there the other night. Nice little room. You know, it was fun. It was fun.
Chris D'Elia's playing the Kookaroo Lounge?
He was there, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he was there. A lot of the people we know. You know what I'm saying? It was just him. But
let me ask you this, away from these people. Ron's one of the funniest dudes I know. What are you doing the open mic at the Laugh Factory?
Dude, I would not have come here if I wasn't with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would not even have come. Would not even have come. That is a fact.
This is LA comedy in a nutshell.
Yeah.
They make these kids
stand in line.
Yeah, you explain the Laugh Factory open mic because people think I'm better.
This is my first time doing this in like years. All right,
Ron is a headlining comic, for the record. This is LA comedy.
And I've never gotten any love at the Laugh Factory. Okay, so I was at Kookaburra, and they said, "Oh, they have a mic here. You can get up, and they'll do some booking here." So I was like, "All right, fuck it, let's go." Then I get here, and all of a sudden now I have to wait in line again. They let you in at 5 o'clock again. Then I was just telling them, I was like seconds off leaving. I was like, dude.
And then I came into your life.
Yeah. Now you're putting me on blast.
Yeah. Give them your social media.
Ron Bush Official. Check me out. The gay Thanos.
Ron Bush. He's like the gay black version of me.
Right, absolutely.
This guy kills it with the comics.
I appreciate you, baby.
So this is LA comedy in a nutshell.
Oh my God, who did it?
It's 4 p.m. right now. These comics have to wait here another 3 hours to do 3 minutes.
Another hour. If it's more than an hour, I'm leaving.
I thought it was till 7 p.m.
There's no way in the world I got a place to go. Like I said, I came here because I was with Steven.
Right. And they only get 3 minutes. And here's the crazy thing. If it's run like it was when I did the open mic, if you swear once, you get kicked off. So it is a clean show.
Hey, Steve, is this clean also?
Yes. They say it's clean, but I think it's more so language, not subject matter.
But if you say fuck, the guy kicks you off, right?
Yeah, I think you can't say fuck.
Is it still the old white guy, Harvey?
No. It's a different old white guy.
Okay.
Fraser Smith.
Oh, fuck. Fraser Smith. That's another crazy thing about LA comedy, was the Howard Stern of LA radio. and now he's hosting the open mic at the Laugh Factory. That's comedy in a nutshell.
Okay, so let's ask this question. You know my stuff. Do I stay here?
I'm going to be honest with you,
Yeah,
Ron.
please be honest with me.
And I think you're too good for this.
I agree.
But
I was here with my,
stage time is stage time. I only get booked at the store.
Right.
I literally don't get booked anywhere else.
Right.
So I'm. The store treats me well. So
Yeah, the store's great, but you're hilarious. You know what I'm saying? You're at the store. You're at the store.
100. It's like being in the NFL.
Yeah, it's like being in the NFL is one of the top 2 comedy clubs in the world, depending on which way. Depending on here or Caroline's, the cellar.
The cellar, or Rogan's, the mothership is. So
this is kind of.
This is.
Store, you know what I mean?
I like the Laugh Factory, but they've given me no love. We're going to end the stream here. I want to talk to Ron in private, but I won't say come to the Laugh Factory. That's Ron Bush Official.
Ron Bush Official.
Follow him. That's what this stream is about.
Thank you.
This has been your roving comedy reporter.
And you did not see me standing in line at the Laugh Factory.
Look at this. You don't know if this is an open mic or a soup kitchen line.
It's a soup kitchen
this
line.
is fucking unbelievable.
It's both, actually. It's a soup kitchen line and a mic.
Hit the like button, you tax cheats.